In 1978, NASA needed to solve one of the hardest problems in space exploration. Not propulsion, not navigation. Food, specifically. How do you feed a crew continuously in a closed system with zero resupply, using nothing but water, light, and waste? They tested hundreds of organisms: algae, fungi, bacteria, engineered crops. After years of trials, one candidate consistently outperformed everything else on every metric that mattered: protein density, growth rate, resource efficiency, and nutritional completeness. It was a plant that had been floating on ponds and ditches across every continent for millions of years. Farmers in Southeast Asia had been feeding it to their livestock for centuries. It costs nothing to acquire, nothing to maintain, and nothing to replace because it never runs out. It is called duckweed. And what it produces in a trash can of standing water, with no soil and no direct sunlight, is something the $115 billion commercial poultry feed industry has spent decades making sure backyard chicken keepers never thought to try. What duckweed actually is not a single plant. It is a family of the smallest flowering plants on Earth, Lemniaceae, comprising 36 species found on every continent except Antarctica. The variety most relevant to chicken feed is Lemna minor, the common duckweed, a free-floating aquatic plant that consists of a flat oval frond approximately 3 mm across and a single trailing root that hangs into the water below. That description makes it sound insignificant. The biology tells a different story. Duckweed doubles its biomass every 24 to 48 hours under adequate conditions. No crop plant on Earth grows faster. Wheat takes 120 days to mature. Corn takes 90. A fast-growing lettuce takes 30. Duckweed takes 2 days. A single handful introduced to a container of water on Monday will cover the entire surface by Thursday and be ready to harvest by Friday. The nutritional profile is what makes the growth rate significant. Duckweed grown on nutrient-rich water from a fish tank, diluted compost tea, or collected rainwater with a small amount of organic matter reaches a dry weight protein content of 35 to 45%. Commercial soy-based chicken feed averages 16% protein. You are producing feed that is nearly 3 times as protein-dense as the bag in your shed, from a plant that costs nothing to run and never stops producing. A 2019 study published in the journal Poultry Science fed laying hens a diet with 20% of their commercial feed replaced by fresh duckweed. Egg production remained identical to the control group. Yolk color deepened significantly, a direct indicator of carotenoid content and nutritional density. Feed costs dropped by 18% on duckweed alone at that substitution rate. Why nobody told you about this duckweed cultivation as livestock feed has been documented in agricultural literature since the 1970s. The FAO, the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization, published a technical paper in 1999 explicitly recommending duckweed systems for small-scale poultry production in developing countries, citing its protein content, growth rate, and zero-input production model as unmatched by any conventional crop. That paper exists. The research exists. The method is simple enough to explain in 5 minutes. What does not exist is a financial incentive for the commercial feed industry to tell you about it. A duckweed system, once established, produces indefinitely from the same starter culture. You purchase it once or collect it free from any pond or slow-moving waterway, and it never runs out. It cannot be patented. It cannot be branded. It cannot be sold to you again next month. The global poultry feed market is worth $115 billion annually. The backyard segment has grown by over 200% since 2010. Every chicken keeper who replaces a third of their feed bill with a container of duckweed is a customer the industry loses permanently. The knowledge was always available. It was just never in anyone's financial interest to put it on the bag. The setup: you need 3 things: a container that holds water, a starter culture of duckweed, and a nutrient source. Total cost: under €10 once the container. Any vessel that holds water and has a surface area of at least 50 cm works. A standard plastic storage bin, a half barrel, a repurposed bathtub, or a simple garden pond liner. Duckweed needs surface area, not depth. 15 to 20 cm of water depth is sufficient. Deeper containers waste water and space without increasing yield. Place the container where it receives indirect light or partial shade. Direct midday sun overheats the water and triggers a stress response that slows growth. Morning sun or bright shade produces faster growth than full sun. This is the detail that surprises most people. Duckweed does not need the light levels that soil crops require. The nutrient source. Duckweed feeds on nitrogen and phosphorus dissolved in water. The cheapest and most effective nutrient source is water from a fish tank, rabbit hutch runoff, or diluted compost tea at a ratio of 1 part compost liquid to 20 parts water. If none of these are available, dissolve a small amount of any organic fertilizer seaweed extract, worm casting liquid in the water at the manufacturer's lowest recommended rate. Change or refresh 20% of the water weekly to prevent nutrient depletion and salt accumulation. The starter culture. Collect duckweed free from any local pond, drainage ditch, or slow-moving waterway. A double handful is sufficient to seed a 100-liter container. It will cover the surface within 5 to 7 days. Alternatively, purchase a starter culture online for under €5, but collection is free, and the local variety will be adapted to your climate. Introduce the starter to your prepared container and leave it undisturbed for the first week. Do not harvest until the surface is fully covered. Once coverage is complete, harvest daily by skimming 20 to 30% of the surface with a fine mesh or kitchen strainer. Never harvest more than a third of the surface at one time. The remaining plant mass is what drives the next day's regrowth. What to expect? In the first week, growth appears slow. By day 10, the doubling rate becomes visible. By day 14, a correctly managed 100-liter container produces between 100 and 200 grams of fresh duckweed daily, equivalent in protein content to 60 to 120 grams of commercial feed. For a flock of 4 to 6 hens, a system of 2 to 3 containers running simultaneously replaces 30 to 50% of commercial feed requirements year-round. What your chickens get. Chickens offered fresh duckweed alongside commercial pellets show immediate and consistent preference for the duckweed. The behavior is the same as with any live, fresh food source: instinctive recognition of nutritional density that no processed feed can replicate. Beyond protein, duckweed delivers carotenoids, omega-3 fatty acids, and a mineral profile that commercial feed manufacturers supplement artificially at significant cost. The deep orange yolks produced by duckweed-supplemented hens are not cosmetic. They are a direct measurement of lutein and zeaxanthin content compounds that dried and processed grain cannot deliver at equivalent levels, regardless of fortification. The system also produces a secondary benefit. Harvested duckweed that your chickens do not consume immediately can be dried on any flat surface in indirect sun and stored as a protein supplement for winter months when fresh production slows in cold climates. One summer of surplus production feeds your flock through the months when the container is running at reduced capacity. What the trash can represents. NASA understood in 1978 what the commercial feed industry has spent 40 years hoping you would not work out for yourself. That the most productive food organism on the planet grows on water, requires no soil, doubles every 2 days, and has been freely available on every continent for millions of years. A trash can, 10 liters of pond water, and a handful of duckweed scooped from a ditch is all the infrastructure you need to cut your feed bill by a third, permanently, starting this weekend. The chickens already know what they prefer. They just need someone to put it in front of them.